According to leader of the opposition, the Honorable Floyd Seymour, the PDM and the PNP stand separately on their oppositions of the recommendations in the interim report from the Commission of Inquiry. Honorable Seymour says it has been rumored that the opposition has been having backdoor meetings with the PNP to make a joint statement on the issue. That, he says, is not true.
We believe that it is foolhardy to expect anyone internationally to take you seriously or to give any credibility to any statement that we make if the perpetrators of the crimes that got us to this position are signatories to any joint statement.
Members of the opposition reiterated their points of contention with the recommendation, including the inclusion of non-belongers as appointed members to the advisory council, the appointment of the governor as head of state without, quote, any checks and balances, and recommendations on how to expand the country's franchise. PDM Chairman Charlene Cartwright Robinson says the suspension of the Constitution is serious business that will affect everyone.
I think we really need to make it extremely clear that once the Constitution is suspended, if you want a scholarship, you apply to the Minister of Education. His name is Gordon Weatherill. If you want planning approval, you apply to the Minister of Planning. His name is Gordon Weatherill. If you want a work permit, you apply to the Minister of Immigration. His name is Gordon Weatherill. Any other ministry, you apply to that minister. His name is Gordon Weatherill. So we have to understand that it's going to be a new ball game after that. Everything comes through the governor.
During the press conference, Honorable Seymour heavily criticized Honorable Gelma Williams' appointment as premier, saying that the appointment is more of the same. Members of the opposition accused Honorable Williams of having a tainted past and an inability to properly manage prior cabinet portfolios. They called him to resign.
And looking at statements that have been made recently by the newly sworn-in premier, who says that he prefers to see a PDM administration in place before a UK takeover. And we're going to call him out and ask him to resign so that he can get just that wish that he would like to see and allow us to form the minority government.
Members of the opposition met recently with Bahamian opposition leaders, they say, as a fact-finding mission. They also say they have communicated their disapproval of the recommendations with the head of the Bahamian government, the Minister for Overseas Territories, the Foreign Affairs Committee, other regional leaders, and leaders of CARICOM. They say they will do what is necessary to ensure that the reins of the country are placed in the right hands. For WIV4 News, I'm Joy Del Trail.